What's up, guys? It's MAC from MACvsMJK, and I'm here with MJK.
What's up, guys?
And before we get into the topic for today, I'd like to talk about the gameplay. And this is a Domination Ground War gameplay on the map Outpost, and I end up getting the Moab with the ACR silenced and extended mags, which I do believe I pick up in a little bit actually. So that's pretty cool. And this is also an entry for Boho Ninja's subscriber tournament, which we have entered. And best of luck to our opponent. We don't know who it is yet, but wish them luck. And the topic for today is what we find interesting in commentators. And we split them up into three categories. We've named the categories gameplay, entertaining, and informational. So MAC or MJK, would you like to start it off?
Yes. I'd like to start off with the informational.
Okay.
And the two people that we've picked for informational are Tom Reed and XJaws. And you guys all know XJaws, or at least you guys should. I mean, he's a very, very wide subscriber base. And he does a lot of tips and tricks videos. And he's showing you key points and all the guns and the maps. So that's what I like about him. And he's always very helpful. And as for Tom Reed will give you information to pretty much the newest Call of Duty. Anything that comes out, he's right on top of it, and that's why I like him so much.
Yes, I agree, but there's always one downside to informational is that it can get boring at times when there's more information than gameplay in it, which you guys want to see, you know what I mean? So
Yep.
that's always the downfall. But the next category is we'll talk about entertainment, and we've put Chris Smoove and MACvsMJK in that category. And Chris Smoove, we all know, most people probably know him. He's a hilarious guy. He always has the auto-tune stuff. He has good gameplay too, but he makes up for his lack of gameplay with his hilarious
Yes.
ness. MACvsMJK doesn't even need to be entertaining because of his gameplay is so good, but he still is. He's really funny. He always has his little catchphrases, and I love him.
He's got his Cujos.
So, we want to say anything about the entertainment?
For entertainment, I don't know. We just really covered it all. Chris Smoove is my favorite commentator. He was the first person I've ever watched. I think in his MW2 days, I think you showed me him actually.
Yep.
So, I mean, Smoove's always been my favorite commentator. MACvsMJK is my second favorite commentator. So, I love those guys.
Yeah, entertaining is like a huge part, I think, in commentating. Keeps them interested. And
Now for the gameplay.
yeah, the third category, the gameplay. And this, we have put MACvsMJK as well in this, and White Boy 7th Street, which you guys probably know because he's probably one of the, if not the biggest, Call of Duty
He is.
commentator. He probably is,
He's
yeah.
in subs.
Wow. But
Yeah, that's crazy.
gameplay is huge because most people, well, a lot of people, I'd say,
It
are,
attracts people. It attracts people.
yeah,
If
and
you like quad Moabs, that's like, oh my god, you must be amazing.
yeah, and it like, if a lot of people are trying to get better when they're going on the internet and looking for videos, so to see like a gameplay like that, more people will watch it and they'll think they'll get better from it or learn stuff from it, you know.
Yep.
That's another thing. But yeah, was there anything you want to say about that?
I mean, you covered it already. I mean, White Boy, his commentary is really, his commentaries aren't my favorite, but I love his gameplay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's why we put him in at least that's why I considered him in the gameplay category. 'Cause I'm not really a fan of his commentaries, but I really enjoy his gameplay.
You need to have like some type of balance, like with your gameplay and commentary. Like if you have mediocre gameplay and mediocre commentary, then it's not going to balance out well. But if you have like great gameplay and decent commentary, you should be good.
How much time we got left?
We have 25 seconds, so we'll wrap this up. And there, I get the Moab, and here comes the fat kid. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like or vote for us or anything. Move us on to the next round, hopefully. And thank you guys for watching. Stop over on our channel. I'm MAC.
And I'm MJK.
See you guys.
Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Raymaster04, and this is my entry for Boho Ninja's tournament. Yes, I'm in another tournament. I'm in a Smart Cod Commentaries tournament, currently in the second round, and I'm in this tournament as well. So I'd like to thank Boho Ninja for allowing me to be in this one too. And guys, please subscribe to both of them. They are awesome. I'll link their channels in the description, and vote for me. Do what you do. So this gameplay is terrible. It's a 30 and 10 free-for-all, but I put it up because it's kind of entertaining. I get a few flashbang kills, like one right here, right now, and I get a few C4 kills as well. So this is pretty entertaining, and I win by a pretty big margin. But anyways, guys, I want to talk about a pool that me and my dad put up for this guy for a camp. So it's me, my dad, and two nephews decide we're going to help this guy out, do the nice thing, and help this guy put in a pool for his camp. It's a 27-foot round pool, above ground, pretty standard, nothing special, but it's a pretty decent sized pool. You need probably at least 6 people to put it up by themselves without having any problems at all. So we call this guy, and he says that he will have plenty of help for us to put it in this day. But guess what, guys? We show up at 10 o'clock that morning, zero help, no help at all. He didn't send anybody. So we decide, hey, we're going to go ahead and start this thing by ourselves. This guy should show up anytime. So we start out, we dig out the foundation to level it out. We put sand in, 2 tons of sand and everything. We get the bottom tracks ready. We start rolling out the metal, and we get the liner in and everything. And this is very difficult with 4 people, especially when I have my 2 nephews, one at the age of 12 and one at the age of 14. So it was not the best time and not the best help that we could have had. And this guy lied to us. He said he'd have help, and he didn't. So we get there and we do all that. We're putting the liner in the top track, and he shows up at 3 o'clock and says, "Sorry guys, I had other stuff to do." So he shows up at 3 o'clock. We're doing our part. We get 3/4 of the top done. He does the rest. Okay, so guess what happens? The next day, when me and my dad go out there to check the pool, his side had come loose and was bent over down in the pool a few feet. So we had to redo it, basically. To make the long story short, we redid it a couple days later because the next day that we were supposed to do it, he sent zero help, so we decided to go home. We did it a few days later when we had a few people to help, and everything turned out all right. But funny thing is we needed more sand. That was the problem. We needed more sand, so we sent the guy to go get sand. Not the guy that owns the pool or nothing, but one of our helpers, I guess you could say. And you know, he's pretty heavy set. He's hilarious though. We sent him out, and it took him like an hour, 2 hours actually, to drive 20 minutes, get sand, and come back. And we was just joking around because there's a Dairy Queen like right next to the place. We was just joking around saying, "Hey, Dairy Queen called and said you left a hot dog." And he goes, "I didn't get a hot dog, I got ice cream." And sure enough, he pulls out a freaking ice cream wrapper right in front of our faces. So I thought that was pretty funny and ironic that he actually did go to Dairy Queen. But yeah, it's pretty good. But we got the pool finished and everything, and apparently it was volunteer work because he didn't pay us anything. So I thought that was awesome. We spent 20 hours there total, and he didn't even buy us supper. I don't know, man. But he didn't even care anything about us. He lied to us twice, said there would be help. But bottom line is, me and my dad are the only ones stupid enough to work for people that expect anything. They just expect you to do everything for free, basically. So, you know, it's just terrible. But anyways, guys, this is coming to an end. Thank you, Boho Ninja. Thank you for allowing me to be in this tournament. And guys, I will see you guys later. Please subscribe. I'm out.